luck formula is preparation
Preparation,
plus attitude
attitude,
plus opportunity
opportunity,
plus action
plus action.
equals luck.
Wow. Morning everyone, hope your day is going well. Today we are sitting here with the co-founder and president of the Encourage Team, TET, John Maxwell certified speaker, trainer and coach. He also passionately provides a multitude of leadership training and business leaders all over the world over the past 4 years, ranging from Vietnam, China, Hong Kong, and a lot of other countries. So thank you so much for your valuable time today. It's such my special honor to be with you so that audience can know more about you. So can you say something
Sure.
about yourself?
I think it's my honor to be here with you today, Charlotte, and it's such a pleasure to be able to speak to numerous people wherever that you may be this morning. I'm Mark Hemingway. I live in America, but we are coming to you from Hanoi, Vietnam today.
Very special place, right?
I love Toi U, Vietnam. I love Vietnam. I've been to Vietnam more than 30 times.
Wow, so this is like very special. And for some reason, like I just knew Mark like just yesterday at an event, BNI, and his inspirational speech really inspired me. And in my head, I think instantly I need to interview him instantly, because students, you guys need to hear that. He has so many valuable lessons that you need to improve your life, right? Yeah.
Well, and now you get to hear a native speaker today if you're trying to improve your English.
It is the most meaningful gift I have ever received, especially from someone like you. So thank you so much again. This book named Unlock Your Courage. And it's also the main theme of our podcast today. We talk about how to unlock your courage. How did you come with the title of this book?
You know what the reason that I came with this title, Charlotte, is because a lot of friends of mine, they struggle with, because they have fear, they have obstacles in their life and they want to overcome them, but they don't know how.
Yeah.
And I wrote this, that when people ask me, they say, who is your target audience? I say, it's really Mark Hemingway when he was 25 years old.
Precisely, like it's so relatable, right? What could be your valuable advice for so many people now? How can they overcome their fear?
Yeah.
Like a lot of what should I do? How can I achieve success? So would you give them some?
Yeah, sure. I think a lot of times that we have a dream, but we also have a voice that sits, it's like this devil sits on our shoulder saying, oh, you're not smart enough. Someone else is better than you. Maybe you can't do that. And so what we do is we listen to that voice. Yeah. But what we need to do is we need to listen to this other voice that says, oh, you can do it. You are smart enough. You can learn it. Yeah. You can, if you think you can, you need to believe in yourself. And so you can overcome these obstacles. So we have these competing voices. So listen to the right voice.
Yeah. So it's like, that's one of the things that I really, it's really absorbed into me naturally when I read that line, competing your inner voice. Is that there are two voices at the same time, like you say? But how can we dominate the other opposing voice, you think?
Well, here's the great thing about it. You can't choose my thoughts. I can't choose your thoughts.
Yeah.
We can't choose other people's thoughts, but we can choose our thoughts. So we get to choose which voice we listen to. But something else that is a big factor, I think, is the people that we hang out with.
Right.
So I like to hang out with people like you,
Yeah,
people that will encourage me, lift me up. John Maxwell says everyone is an elevator. We are either taking people up or taking them down. I want to hang out with people who lift me up. So it's important who we hang out with. Again, for the most part, we choose to hang out with each other today.
Yeah, precisely.
So we get to choose who we hang out with. So maybe sometimes I need to change the people I hang out with to be the people that lift me up, that we encourage each other, we challenge each other to be the best we can be.
Yeah, precisely. That sounds really, really nice when you mentioned about, you reminds me of the saying, and also you wrote it in your book, like we are the total of five. Our personality is, or we are affected by five people who we usually meet or spend time with, right? Yeah. So the key word here is to choose your friend circle wisely, because they will not affect you. Right?
Absolutely.
Right. What would be the second thing you would say in the journey of overcoming fear?
So one thing we have to be willing to get outside of our comfort zone.
Right. What is comfort zone? Some students have no clue about comfort zone.
So when I think about our comfort zone, that's the area that I'm not challenged, I feel secure, I feel safe, I don't really take any action. I can sit on my couch at home and just be comfortable. But then what do I accomplish when I'm just comfortable all the time?
Right. How can we get out of our comfort zone? And how do we know that, we are still in our comfort zone? And yes, just how can we realize that?
So when we have this dream, we have to be willing to take steps that even we are afraid to take.
Right. So like you reminds me of a very famous saying. They say, when you are scared most is when you need to jump.
Yeah.
Is that?
One of the things that I tell people is your success requires your action. So we need to take action even when we are afraid. And can I share an example of my wife?
Sure, yeah.
So my wife always had this dream from the time she was a little girl of playing music in church.
Wow.
Even when she went to university, she majored in music for the first 2 years.
Wow.
But she was afraid. She had the talent. She played the piano very well, but she was afraid to do it because she had this fear, this voice that was saying, someone else is better than you. Maybe you cannot do it. And so she listened to that voice until she was challenged. When she went to this event and they said, you need to do it even if you're afraid. You need to be willing to get outside of your comfort zone. And so what she did is she went back to a person at our church and she said, if you need someone to play the piano for children's choir practice or something like that, I would help. 2 weeks later, she was sitting on the main stage in front of thousands of people playing the keyboards and scared to death, but living a childhood dream at 64 years old.
Wow, 64 years old.
64 years old. Then you could see the joy on her face because she's living her dream now. But if she would have stayed in her comfort zone, she never lived that dream. Now she has joy. She's living that dream.
That's so touching, like the kind of story, like 64 years old. So the thing here is also like ignited me about like age doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So we can be successful at any age, right? So.
Yeah, but I want to tell you, don't be like me and my wife. Don't wait until you're 64. Start pursuing your dream now.
As early as possible.
That's right, today.
Like Shakespeare has a very famous saying, because I really love Shakespeare. He say, the youth is often wasted on the young.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that true? But we never know until, oh my God, it's too late, until we reach some certain age. So, but if we are aware of what Mark does say, take action instantly.
That's right.
Give it 100 every day. And then...
I've had opportunities to speak in many countries around the world.
Wow.
And it's my dream to be a speaker. But again, in the 1980s, 1983 or 1984, I made a presentation at my company.
Wow.
And after the presentation, my boss said to me, "Oh, Mark, that was really good. I think you could be a speaker."
Wow.
And that was my dream, to become a speaker. But I didn't become a speaker for more than 30 years later because I didn't take action. Let me share something with you.
Yes, please.
When I come to Asia, a lot of people talk about luck. They have lucky money. They have lucky numbers.
They're superstition, right?
Lucky numbers, lucky colors, lucky everything, and they're always wishing good luck. And so what I found is that there's a luck formula.
What is that?
John Maxwell gives you, I wish I could say this is Mark Hemingway's luck formula, but this is John Maxwell's luck formula.
Yeah.
And I want to share this with you now because everyone listening to me wants to get lucky. But here's the formula. That the reason that it took me more than 30 years to become a speaker is because I didn't put into effect the luck formula. For 30 years. And so when people say to me, oh, Mark, I want to be like you, I said, don't be like me. Don't wait for 30 years to pursue your dream. Are you ready for the luck formula?
Yes.
Okay, maybe if you're
I'm waiting.
Yeah, maybe other people, you need to write this formula down, put it on your smartphone or whatever. But here's the luck formula. The luck formula is preparation.
Preparation.
Plus attitude.
Attitude.
Plus opportunity.
Opportunity.
Plus action.
Plus action.
Equals luck.
Wow. Preparation.
Attitude.
Attitude.
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
And action.
And action.
Equals luck. So here's what happened. So finally, because I didn't have the right attitude, I was listening to this wrong voice. I said, oh, Mark, someone else is better than you. Maybe you can't do it. But finally I said, okay, my attitude changed. I'm going to do it. I can do it. I will do it. I can. I believe. So then what happens is I took preparation. I took a training course to learn how to become a better speaker. I started practicing to become a better speaker. So I prepared. I studied. Prepared. I had the right attitude. Then what happens? I get opportunities.
Wow.
And then and all of these along the way, they require action on my part. So now I'm lucky. People say, oh, he's so lucky. He gets to speak in Vietnam. He gets to speak in Cambodia. He gets to speak to all these people. It's because of the luck formula.
Because you prepared with the right attitude. And then when opportunities comes, you just jump at the chance, like grab it instantly.
That's right.
Yeah. That's really, really like meaningful, right? It sounds really scientific as well. It's like you need to prepare because like nothing like happens suddenly if you don't prepare for that. You know, like Oprah Winfrey.
Sure.
She also mentioned about the line similar to you say like, luck is a preparation of opportunities to come, something like that. But like same idea.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Yeah. So formula of luck. Take note, guys. Very important. And thanks, Mark, later.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So number 1 is competing your inner voice. Number 2 is to get out of your comfort zone. But why should we need to get out of comfort zone, Joe?
Because if you want to achieve things in life, you have to be willing to get uncomfortable. I was telling you earlier today when we were talking.
Yeah.
I've been to Vietnam 31 times. Vietnam has given me opportunities to live my dream, to fulfill my life slogan. If I stay at home, I never have these opportunities. Many of my best friends in life are Vietnamese people and Cambodian people. If I stay in my comfort zone, I never meet these people. Precisely. They have added value to my life. Sometimes I think I come here to inspire people. They inspire me.
We learn from each other.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. You remind me of another saying as well. Like they say, because this is when I teach IELTS, I have to learn a lot of like idioms, like very colloquial expressions from native speaker. And they say, when you live life on the edge, that's when you feel alive. That's right. You don't exist, you just feel alive. So thank you so much again for reminding me that line. It's very nice. So what would be the next one you think? Okay, here's the thing that I think gives me energy and passion, and that is to, a few years ago, a friend of mine challenged me to develop a personal mission statement. Wow. You know, many companies, universities, organizations, they all have mission statements about what their mission is as an organization. Like slogan, right? Yeah. And so I
wrote this life mission statement, but it was too long and difficult. I thought, oh, this sounds really good, but it's hard for me to remember and hard for me to explain to people. And so I saw this truck going down the highway, and the truck, and on the side of the truck it said, "Save money, live better." 4 words.
Save money, lives better.
And I thought, wow, 4 words. I can remember 4 words.
Right.
Then I saw a television commercial for an airlines in America, and the slogan was low fares. Only 2 words.
Low fare.
And I think, oh, 4 words I'm pretty sure I could remember. 2 words I know I can remember. And I thought, what I need is a life slogan. And that will become my filter for what I do. So the life slogan that I selected is positive influence.
Positive influence.
So if someone invites me to do something, I think to myself, is this an opportunity to be a positive influence? That's why we're sitting here today, is because you invite me and I think, oh, is that an opportunity to be a positive influence? The answer to that is yes. And so that's why we're here.
Precisely.
If the answer to that would be no, I would be somewhere else. And so the other thing that I think of is when I'm going to meet with someone, I think, how do I become a positive influence to that person? If I go to speak somewhere, how can I be a positive influence to those people? And so I challenge other people to develop life slogans. One of my friends, her name is Tan Nguyen. Her life slogan is add value. So she thinks every time she meets with someone, she thinks, how do I add value? She also thinks, how do I add value to myself so I can add value to other people? Someone else I know, their life slogan is Day Maker. And when she told me her life slogan was Day Maker, I thought, what do you mean Day Maker? And she says, when I meet with people, I want to make their day.
Wow.
And I think, okay, my goodness, if you make your boss's day, if you make your customer's day, if you make your coworker's day, are you going to be more successful in life? The answer to that is yes. If you make your friend's day, you're going to have more friends. When you make people's day, everyone is going to love you. And so I thought, wow, I wish I would have thought of that life slogan. Wow. So when people have a life slogan, then that becomes their focus. And that gives me the passion to be willing to get outside my comfort zone, because here's an opportunity for me to be a positive influence to someone. So even if I'm uncomfortable, I don't speak Vietnamese, but I have an opportunity to influence many Vietnamese people. Because I'm willing to get outside of my comfort zone. Yeah. And one of the things I will just tell you is that I don't speak Vietnamese. I never lived in Vietnam. I don't have a Vietnamese wife.
I don't have a Vietnamese wife.
But I love Vietnamese people. Yeah. And so I always have to have an interpreter when I speak to Vietnamese people. And so the interpreter makes me sound better than I really am. But it gives me opportunity to be a positive influence to people. And because of the love that we have for people, that transcends the weaknesses that I have of not speaking Vietnamese or not living in Vietnam and not understanding everything.
Wow, that's really, really touching. Yeah. But since when did you apply? How could you realize that positive influence would be your slogan?
Actually, that's been my slogan for probably more than 20 years now. Wow. And so that gives me the passion to, when somebody asks me to do something, that's an opportunity to be a positive influence. So I want to do it. And here's the other thing I would just tell you. All of these things that we're talking about, they require effort.
Precisely.
John Maxwell says everything in life worthwhile requires uphill effort. But so many people, they want uphill results with downhill effort.
No way.
And that doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
So we have to be willing to put forth the effort to be successful. And that's where, again, people's success requires their action. And don't be like Mark. Don't wait 30 years to pursue your dream.
Yeah. You have to take action instantly. That's really meaningful, and that's why I need to thank you so much for enlighten me about the life slogan. And yesterday, could you believe that I finished reading his book in 30 minutes, and I highlight everything clearly, and I even think about, so what would be my life slogan? So I'm thinking about what would people normally think of me? How would I feel? So now I will take the positive energy, because I really love the word energy. Yeah. So what do you think about that?
I think positive energy describes you perfectly.
Thank you so much. I have a lot of other things, but I feel like energy is like really good one. Yeah. So so everyone remember life slogan, and like he said, don't wait until 30 years old. Right? You have to do as soon as possible. There are still so many other meaningful things that this is a must read. I can't highly recommend enough. So grab one for yourself. I will leave more details of Mark below, so that you can reach him to reach the Encourage team.
Yeah, theencourageteam.com. Very easy.
Yeah, very easy to remember, and then you can learn a lot from his wisdom. Like this guy, and that's why generosity makes you attractive, because you love sharing, you love adding value to people. So again, thank you so much again for your valuable time today. I know that his schedule is very hectic. He traveled on different cities in Vietnam, tomorrow in Saigon, but now this morning still spend his valuable time to talk to me, with the aim of spreading his positive voice, positive influence, and helping you guys learn English, enjoy the journey, and help you to step out. There's the nice word you say at the end of your book that I wrote here, like welcome to the new courageous you after reading the book, right? So yeah, we wish you the best of luck in your IELTS journey and in your life general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they need to put into effect the luck formula.
Don't forget the luck formula. Remember that. Print it out, stick it on the wall.
That's right.
And leave the comments below about your own ideas, on your own perspective about what is your own story? How could you overcome your fear? Do you still need our help? How can we support and help you? Just leave the comments below, and together we will help you. Together we become better.
Together is better.
Thank you so much again, and stay tuned for another podcast coming soon. Bye for now.
Bye-bye. Come on.
Oh my God, that's great. That's really good.